Yeah, how y'all doing out there in video land? This Stiletto coming at you from the Wild Wild West. Well, today we got a big one. We got a big one that came in. This is the one I've been waiting for all year. This is the big one, people. What is it? Well, I'm going to let you know it's coming from GSM Cold Steel. The Cold Steel website. Big major clue there. All right, doing the unboxing today. I got in my pocket. Oh yeah, my Italian Recon M1 Magna cut. All right, let's do that. Let's do this. Where can we unbox it from? Oh, let you guys see the labeling, see where it came from. All right, I'm gonna open it up like this. Let's see. Absolutely love this Recon M1, people. I want them to make a Tonto. Make me a Tonto, please, Cold Steel. I want an Italian Tonto. Recon M1. Oh, yeah, people. It's the one that I've been waiting for. Oh, yeah. Here we go. Here we go. You're experiencing this with me. This is the unboxing. That's what this is. This is the unboxing. There they are. There they are, people. That's what they look like. Oh, yeah. Let's go ahead and unbox it. Set the box aside. Oh, wow. There they are, people. I've been waiting for these all year long. Oh, yeah. The drop that they had, I guess, was a really short drop. They didn't have a whole lot of items to drop. Let's go ahead and open these up. Oh yeah. Let's see which end. I'm excited, people. Let me calm down. Calm down. I've been wanting this one all year ever since I first saw it on the 2024 Blade auction with the Knife Center interviewing the Stick Man at the Cold Steel site or booth. Okay, let me read the specs to you. Let's start off with that. Blade length 4 inches, overall length 9 3/8 inches. Steel M4, CPM M4, people. Weight 6 ounces. Blade thickness 3.4 millimeter. Handle length 5 inches, 5 3/8 inches, made out of G10. I'm digging it, people. I am excited. Let's see. The pictures look like they're OD green to me, but I've heard that's advertised as being what do you call it? Like a olive drab, not olive drab, but earth. Let me see how I can open this without messing up the box. I guess from this end. Here we go. Here we go. It's not in bubble wrap. Not in bubble wrap. You see how it comes. Feels good. The weight feels good already. Feels like about 5.5 ounces. Was that what it said? 5.5 ounces? That's what it feels like. Oh. Sweet pocket clip. That's a change for the pocket clip. I wonder what the pocket clip's made out of. I wonder if that's titanium. Let me see. Looks like a titanium pocket clip. Nope, it's steel. Whoa, it's really steel. Okay. So that's going to be a strong pocket clip. Well, look at the thickness of it. Blade centering. A little bit off to my show side. And that could be just adjustment though too. You have to unlock it. Let me see. Oh, okay, it's got a red fire button. That must mean, there you go. Whoa. This is sweet, people. This is the perfect size for me. For me, this is the perfect size. We're going to have to do another video, people, while I do a disassembly video on it. And we'll take it apart and see how it works. I'm digging it. I'm digging it. I'm digging it. Looks like it might be an aluminum backspacer. Could be G10 too, though. Might be G10. Seems like it would be kind of smarter to make it G10 to save weight, because the Atlas lock is kind of heavy. It is a little handle heavy. Just a little bit though at the finger. I'm at the finger groove. So it's a little bit handle heavy, people. Just a little bit though. I can work with that. I can work with that. Oh yeah, it feels good in my hand, people. Feels good in my hand. Let me see here. Okay, now you gotta cock it. It works very easily. I've had assistant lock knives before that didn't work easy. This one works easily. And you got detent with the Atlas lock. I love it. I love it. I love it. Now I'm center. It's going center. So I can operate with one hand. I'm digging it. If you hear noise in the background, people, it's my neighbors. They're having like party or something over there, and they got music and people are singing and stuff. So it's kind of loud next door. So if you hear any noise in the background, that's what you hear. It's my next door neighbors. I'm digging it, people. I love it. And this is OD green. It's not brown. I've seen it advertised as being brown. These are green. Military OD green. I'm in love. I'm in love. This is my new favorite. That's going to be my... Oh, man. Oh, man. Cold Steel really kicked butt this year. They came out with some great knives. Yes, they did. I don't even know if I want to open this one. I think I should just save this one. I'm going to open it because I'm going to keep both of these. I don't need to modify this one at all. You know what? No, I'm not going to open it. Yeah, I should open it. Check it out. Make sure it looks okay. It is going to be a keeper. Sometimes I don't like to open up the collectors or the extras. Just in case I don't need an extra and I want to sell it. I can sell it as a brand new knife. But I want to check it out. Make sure it's a good knife first. These are beautiful, people. This one's perfectly centered. This one's centered better than the other one was. Perfectly centered. I love the way these feel in my hand. These are excellent size. Because it's put on fire. You gotta put it on fire. So you got this button right here. You gotta put it on fire. Where you see a little bit of red. These are beautiful. These are way better than the originals. Way better than the Cold Steel originals. I'm sorry, but they are. These are way better. Let me take this off the table. Let's remove the boxes out the way. These are sweet. These are sweet. I'm digging these, people. I'm digging these. These are absolutely, they're like a perfect weight, perfect size. I love the action on them. And you can operate it with one hand. Oh, that's sweet. It's like feels like a switchblade, people. This is, I live in California. This is as close as I can get to an auto. And this is a beautiful, beautiful knife. Beautiful knife. Beautiful knife. Oh, I love these. You know, let's take a look at the old ones. These are the old ones. These are the second generation. These are Swift 2s. I had the original Swift, and I broke the Tech Lock spring in it, and Cold Steel sent me two new ones. And that's what these are. Let's compare some measurements and things too. Okay, the original ones had a 3.5 inch blade. 3.5 inch blade. Yep, 3.5 inch blade as opposed to just under 4 inches. Just under 4 inches. I'd call it 4 inches, people. They do that on purpose for legal reasons. Just under 4 inches, like 3.9 or something like that. Whatever. I'm gonna call it 4 inches. This one's this is a real 3.5 inch blade. Total length. Eight and 5/8 or 6/8. What's it? 1. 5/8. Okay. This one is 9 3/8. 9 3/8. 8 and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5/8. I would say 5/8. 8 and 5/8, people. Handle length. 5 3/8. Almost 5 inches. Almost 5 inches. This one's a little bit over 5 inches. 5 3/8. Okay. All right, people. Let me see. This one feels really good in hand. This is the Demko design. I'm pretty sure it was Andrew Demko that designed these. I'm not. Or it could have been Mike Wallace too. I think it could have been Mike Wallace. It was one of the two. I'm not sure which one it was, people. When these came out, I can't remember how it worked. But these are like a variation of the triad lock. And it's called like a triad tech lock or something like that. And it works off of like a leaf spring to knock out the blade. But if the leaf spring breaks, this life is inoperable. I broke the very first version that they had. Didn't have this lock like they have on these now. On the second generation. So this is Swift 2. This one right here is a Swift 2. Or maybe they call it a Swift. Maybe it's a Swift, people. Maybe this is just a Swift. I was thinking that these were the second generation because they have the little lock. These are the ones I got replaced by Cold Steel replaced the original ones I had. The original ones I had, I don't think had this. Didn't have this lock. So I was thinking these are Swift 2. Maybe it's just Swift, people. I don't know. But this is the generation before these. And this is Swift 3. They actually put Swift 3 on this one. This is the one to have. I like this way better than the original, people. This one, I could just barely touch it, and it works. The original, it was like sometimes it worked and sometimes it didn't. Let me show you what I'm talking about here. You have to use a triad lock, break it down. And see, I'm putting a lot of pressure on here and before it gets out. A lot more pressure than I would do even if it was just a regular manual knife. If I was a regular manual knife, I wouldn't be putting hardly any pressure on it. And then see, sometimes it doesn't fire all the way. It's a beautiful looking knife though, and I love the shape of the blade. You know, the blade shape and everything looks pretty much like the same type of shape of blade. So they stuck to the you know the side, the type of blade that it had, the shape of blade, which is really cool because I always loved this knife, but I just didn't think it was the best functioning knife. And I thought my manual folders function better than this one. So I'm pushing a lot. It's almost hurt my thumb, people. This one, and this one's not even lubed. These have been lubed. Look at that. This one works perfect. I definitely want to see how this one's made. I bet you it's like a coil spring, like a SOG sort of. That's an awesome knife, people. Highly, 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 highly can recommend this one already. I absolutely love it. Absolutely love this one. This one's it's living up to everything I was expecting it to be. I think the coating on this isn't a DLC. I think they're using the titanium nitrate coating like SOG uses on these. So I don't think this is a DLC. So it's not going to be as tough as a DLC coating, people. But titanium nitrate is a good coating, though, but it's not as good as a DLC. It's more in the range of like a Cerakote or a PVD. That's how those are the ones I would put more in comparison to. DLC to me is like, is like heads and shoulders above the others. DLC is like it becomes part of the steel. It's really hard to remove DLC coating. If you get a knife and you want to remove the coating, don't get a DLC knife and do it. It's just too much work. I've tried to do it before. It's too much work. Way too much work. Absolutely love this one, people. This is another knife that I would recommend for soldiers. I could recommend for a soldier right off the bat. This is a great knife. I gotta see how it's made though. I should, before I, get too far ahead of myself, I should take it apart and see how it's made. But so far, I'm absolutely loving. This is gonna be my new carry. That's gonna be my new carry, people. That's gonna be my new carry. Let's bring in some of my other Atlas Lap favorites. Oh yeah, the first one. Oh yeah, the Engage. My Gauge. That's my first one. That's my first one. Absolutely love it. That one's been modified with the OG original goat kit with the skip bearings. And then you see, what was my next one? Next one up. Next one up was oh yeah, it was my Mayhem. Next one up was my Mayhem. I love my Mayhem. Absolutely amazing. And this one I modified. Let me see if I can. I got my flashlight over here. But this one I modified by, dyeing the handles royal purple with synthetic grit dye. I just want to see if you can see the purple. Because it's hard to see the purple if there's not light on it. But it really looks cool. That's what I'm trying to show you guys. I noticed that when I show you guys in the YouTube videos that you can't really see the purple. And the purple is like really bright, if it's in your hands. Pretty much everything that was gray on the handles is purple. All right. I just want to show that real quick. Absolutely love this knife, people. Absolutely love it. Gotta get your snaggletooth for it too, though. Gotta get your snaggletooth MF. Gotta get the snaggletooth for it, the wave feature. Next one up, what was the next one I got? Next one I got was the FM1. FM1, this is another great one. This is the one with the really good detent right off the bat. Really good detent. Titanium handles, CPMS 35VN. This is Japanese AUS 10A, annealed steel, stainless steel. And this one has CPMS 35VN. These are CPM M4. And these are CTS-XHP. These are the original ones are CTS-XHP. All right, what we got next? Next game is oh yeah, the Carve. This was one I wasn't expecting to even like or anything. I just tried it out because it was so inexpensive on, on the Midway sale. And I tried it out and I fell in love with it. Fell in love with it, people. Oh, yeah. Had to go get another one. Oh, yeah. Absolutely love the car. These are my Atlas locks. These are the old Swifts. Let's set these aside. These are, in the past now. These are collector's items. That's all they are for me now is collector's items. And these are the new kids on the block. New kids on the block. New kids on the block. I'm going to put a drop of oil in these too. I just want to see if I could even make it even smoother. Feels like it just needs a drop of oil. A Militech 1 lithium base gun oil. Oh yeah, put a little oil in there. It feels like it's on phosphorus bronze washers too. I don't know. I need to take it apart and see what it's all about, people. I'm going to leave the back blade a little bit too. I'm digging it, people. I'm digging it. We haven't done any cut test or anything, huh? My thickness gauge is in my other room. I forgot to bring it in here, so we can't do that today. We'll do it on the next video on it. I do the disassembly. My neighbor sounds like they're trying to sing over there. They must be having karaoke day or something. I don't know what they're doing. They sound like they're trying to sing. Emphasis on trying. They're having fun, though. Everybody else having fun, too, this weekend? Next week's Halloween. Thursday's Halloween. This life's going to be really smooth now. All right. I'm so happy these came in. They have met my expectations, people. I think these are going to be my new Atlas lot favorites. I'm digging them. The size of them is like the size I've always wanted Cold Steel to make their Atlas lot folders. It's the perfect size. It's the perfect size. And I love M4, people. M4 is an awesome steel. It's, it can corrode, though. It's like 3V. I would call it, put in the semi-stainless category, 3V, D2, crew wear, 3V, all those steels. Which, you got to be, being, pretty, careless with your stuff, for them to get rusty, though. If you clean your tools and after you use them and everything, they're not going to rust on you. I haven't had any rusting problems with my 3V knives. None. Same thing with my crew wear. But then, I clean my stuff after I get done using it. I don't leave it, sitting around with moisture on it. And oh, God. Woo! I just barely touched that. Look at this. No effort. Whoa, this is awesome, people. This is the coolest assistant knife I've ever owned. Look at that. No effort. No effort whatsoever. This is like having an auto, people. Look at that. No effort. I put a little bit too much oil on it. It's totally lubed now. It is super smooth. I love this one. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. This is the coolest one so far this year. No up and down, no side to side, no nothing. Okay, let's do a cut test on it. Let's see how sharp this M4 is. Get me some paper over here. All right. Heel to toe. Oh, yeah. This one's sharper. All right, people. This one feels a little bit sharper. But they're both sharp. They're both sharp, people. All right. I'm absolutely digging these people. Absolutely digging them. What do I do with my tail? I don't know what I did with my tail. All right. Well, that's it for these people. Let's go ahead and end this one up right here. I would definitely say go out and get you one when these come out. Oh, there's my tail. When these come out, again, and if I see them, I'll let you all know. I'll let you all know if they drop. Because I put myself on the drop list again. I'm not going to get any more. I just wanted to, be able to let people know when these drop. I got the two I wanted. I gotta get one to use and one to keep just in case something happens to the one I got to use. That's what my purpose of the second one for this group is. That's basically what I do with all the knives I really like. And this one, people, I really, really, really like this one. I highly, highly, highly recommend it. Right out the box, it's nice. You don't have to do anything to it. Look at that. Right out the box, people. All I did is put a little drop. It was working nice just before. All I did is put a little drop of oil in it. And these are sweet. I love the size of these. It'd be cool if they made these with plain finish knives too. Because I know there's going to be a lot of people who are going to want a plain finish version of this one too. Because this is an awesome 4-inch EDC folder for self-defense, everyday carry, utility use, emergency use, what have you, whatever you need it for. And this blade is going to be an awesome slicer. It's a high flat ground blade, high saber flat ground blade. It's got enough flat up here so you can use it, for sharpening. Excellent knife, people. Highly recommend it. And I'm not an assistant knife person. And the last one that I liked I had was the CRKT, and that one had some issues because the pivot kept coming loose all the time with the deadbolt. But this one has an Atlas lock. So, I expect it to not have that kind of issue. So this one should be the one that's going to work right. And I think it's way better than the original version, people. I'd much rather have this over the original version. I know the original version is more of a collector's item now, and it's probably worth more because of the collectible value of it. If I'm going to get one to carry, I'm going to get one of these. I'm going to get one of these, people. That's all I got to say. Peace out. Stiletto.